Well, you stuck with me all week, I guess. Today is the fifth video of the week. We're discussing the topic of health coverage. I appreciate you staying with me. So far, we've discussed the Advantage Wellness Plan that gives you access to unlimited telemedicine appointments, dental and vision discounts, up to 85% off prescriptions, labs and x-rays, et cetera, literally for $30 a month for the entire family from kids from 0 to 26. We've talked about Advantage Mental Health, which gives you access to counselors, unlimited visits per week, per month at $30 a month for the entire family, kids from 18 to 26. It doesn't cover child psychology, but and this isn't just a 24/7 hotline. You log in, you select your counselor, old or young, male or female, what discipline in. If you don't like him, you can look for someone else. This is our number one selling product, especially coming out of COVID. Our kids, our medical care providers, so many of us need someone to talk to. We need counseling, and there's no shame in it. We have a financial protection program called Advantage Protect. We have insurance plans on the other end of the spectrum. If you do want full coverage, we have those. We have an accident care program that's coming out first of the year that you get reimbursed up to $5,000 every time you have an accident. If you need stitches, need to get, you break your arm or whatever the case might be, they will refund up to $5,000 per incident as many times a year as you need it. There's a long list of benefits available that are for the first time available at a price that anyone can afford. We refer to it as a continuum of care. We believe that every family, every individual deserves to have at least some measure of coverage. We can't all afford the top of the line, full-blown insurance policy with everything under the sun. But we can get you to a doctor. We can get you prescriptions you can afford, maybe mental health care that you can afford. And with zero copays in most cases, or very little copays with the Wellness Plus program, where you want to go see a primary care or go to an urgent care. But with such low copays, or even zero deductibles, zero copays, there becomes no barrier to entry. We have a story of a client who went to bed. She had a really severe stomach pain, and she was just going to take some aspirin and go to bed. It was worse than usual, worse than she'd ever had, but she just thought it was, she ate something wrong. But her husband said, we have that wellness plan and there's no copay. Let's at least call and talk to a doctor. It's worth it. I'm worried about you, honey. And because there was no copay, there was no barrier to entry. Same thing goes with counseling. There's no copay to meet with a counselor. You're much more likely to do it. We believe this can save lives. It can help reduce the suicide levels in our veterans and in so many of us across the country. Well, this lady, this customer of ours, she called and talked to a doctor, and he said, there's one of three things going on. He tested her. He had her push here, push there, asked her questions. He said, you need to call 911, keep me on the phone so I can talk to the paramedics so we can save your life. He kept her on the phone. He stayed on the phone the entire ambulance ride to the hospital. And when they got there, they put her into surgery. She had an obstructed intestine. He said if she had gone to sleep that night, she would have passed away through the night. He said 100% guaranteed she would have died. That's what we're talking about, is giving people access to benefits, to care that normally they couldn't afford, they didn't think they could, and now they can. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for your time this week. Talk to you next week. We've got lots more content coming. I look forward to sharing it with you, and I wish you the very best.